Okay.
Real life.
All right. Just making sure. What is up, guys? This is the Overleveled podcast, episode 54. And guys, I'm finally done with finals for this semester. Go back to living my free life as a man that is happy, man, because the exams beat me down, but I am still standing nonetheless. I legit just got out of a final. It was 3 hours long, not gonna lie. It took a lot out of me. Might have taken my soul, to be honest, but we won't dive into that. But thank you guys for coming by, supporting me. This is a little bit late because I did have to take a final, like legit, until like 9:30 p.m. and then got home, had to eat real quick. But now we're back, and guys, a lot of stuff's happened. A lot of announcements and a lot of awards have been given out. But in terms of anything else other than that event, nothing really has gone on. Besides, you had The Walking Dead episode 3 get a release date, which I think we'll just talk about right now. And yeah, The Walking Dead is supposed to be this season one. The final season, episode 3, is gonna be coming out in January 13th or 11th. I think it's the 13th. But that is crazy nonetheless, because I just can't wait to see more of Clementine's story, have that conclusion, and Skybound Games is, making it and keeping the assets, same engine. And I am quite hyped for it, but, some people aren't. Some people don't really care for Telltale Games, and that's completely fine with me, but this is made by Skybound Games, and giving the fans that paid their money for it to completing it and keeping the script and keeping the actors and hiring, the former Telltale devs for Skybound Games. But what do you guys think? I know this was announced at the kind of funny game showcase thing, but Jigga, how do you feel about this? Do you even care?
Not really. I'm not a Telltale guy, but I mean, it's good that people are getting what they paid for. So I mean, I'm not gonna ever complain about that. And it's good that they're trying to get as much and as many people as they can back from the original projects. Because I don't know. It's like you want them to get. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know how I'm trying to say it. Like, it's good that they're trying to get to their close to the original vision as they can by getting as many people who worked on it. So I mean, good for all y'all who paid that money and thought y'all was gonna get gypped.
Mm-hmm. What do you think about this, Teladio?
I think it's cool that we finally got to see a trailer coming from Skybound Games, and finally that the people who have waited patiently to get the Walking Dead episode 3, right?
Yeah.
Just to see a bit of a trailer from that. I think it's pretty cool. Now the waiting game begins before the game release.
Yep, the episode 3, and I don't know how long episode 4 is going to take. Because the reason why it took so long, a lot of people are like, where is it? It's like they had to go through a lot of logistics and legalities and stuff like that to, make it happen, and, hiring people and getting the engine and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff they had to do, but now it's happening.
They never should have got the engine back. Fuck that engine.
I mean, they couldn't do anything. It's like you can't. Like, how would that work in terms of coding? Like, if you get a new engine and you have to work from the ground up with assets and stuff like that, that's like, that'll take even longer for the episode 3 to come out. And I don't even think that episode would be compatible with the base game. I think in terms of coding, like,
I get what you're saying, but it's trash.
I'm not saying it is. I mean, sure, they get Skybound Games is what Robert Kirkman's company, so sure, they want to make more Walking Dead games in the vein of Telltale. They can. I mean, Robert owns The Walking Dead, so they'll do with a new engine and stuff like that, they could very much do so. Because I'm pretty sure Robert Kirkman's building up Skybound Games to be a big, developer for, the comic IPs that he owns and stuff like that. But don't expect Wolf Among Us from them. I mean, it's better to have the own license to make their own games than to buy out licenses that Telltale had, and they didn't make any profit, and that then got them to bankruptcy. So, what do you think about this, Inspector?
I mean, I don't really follow Telltale games.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's cool.
Yep. All right. What else can we see? Trying to see anything else before we go into the big, set of news. Let's look. Trying to see. I guess we can go into. Oh crap! So we did get a little bit of breaking news. It happened like earlier today, and it comes with like, I guess the Punisher, something like that. I mean, I've been super busy all day, like studying, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so new to Netflix for January. Netflix is bringing out the big guns for January, and we don't just mean the Punisher season 2. So supposedly the Punisher season 2 is coming. I'm trying to find it where it is. Revealed in a teaser to season 2 of Punisher will be premiering sometime in January 2019. Guess what? It's going to happen. What I'm going to say. They're not going to promote it. Not at all. Huh?
I said, of course not.
I'm pretty sure Netflix at this point just wants to get rid of the Marvel content that they own. Well, not that they're leasing and stuff like that until the years, go up. They don't want to produce it. They don't want to promote Disney Plus. They don't want to promote any of that. And we'll get into more of it. But nonetheless, do we think this is a good month for Punisher going in January of 2019?
I think they're trying to just do it as fast as they can so they can get rid of it. But I feel like it's a dumb move because, like, after this, I'm going to cancel my Netflix because, like, they have nothing else I really care about. So it's like you're really doing yourself in.
We'll go more into it when we talk about the other news for Daredevil.
I'm happy I'm getting it as fast as I can. So it's like I want to watch that.
But do you think Netflix is going to promote this, or you think that they're just going to just drop it and that's it?
I feel like they're going to. I don't know,
because they didn't even promote much of Daredevil, to be honest. It was all the hype from social media that promoted Daredevil.
Most of the time, the only thing they really do is just like put like trailers on YouTube, and that's the only time I really see much about it. Like I never really seen anything where they like, or like when you go into their site, it's like, hey, this new season is out, come watch it. It's like, but yeah, they don't really like put it on TV or anything. So it's like they never really promote stuff to me. Except for on YouTube, that's it.
What I've seen a big promotion of Narcos, Mexico. I've seen big promotions of that. Daredevil season 3. I think the amount of promoting Narcos than I've seen of Daredevil season 3. But
I really don't care about Narcos.
Yeah, but it's a comparison of like their own shows.
But I guess it's like Narcos is like all of that money comes back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they? Does Disney get any of that money for them, or do they?
No. Yeah, no, they don't. I mean, the thing is, they bought the license for Daredevil, right? But it costs money.
I think they still have to pay for like Disney get money per like. Cause I was watching a video where dude was like Disney get money per like 12 episodes, so that's why they weren't doing like 12 episodes because I think that will cost them more money.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that.
I heard Netflix, we'll go more into it, but I heard Netflix wanted 10 episodes. Marvel said no. They only said yes to Iron Fist. They wanted Daredevil season 3 to be 10 episodes. Marvel said no. Same thing with Punisher. I think all the Marvel shows they wanted 10 episodes. Marvel wouldn't budge with those other shows, but I guess Taladia, what do you think about Punisher coming out in January? You think this is just them wanting to dump it and just be done with it?
I think this is the one way to say, all right, we'll do one more season and that's it.
Mm-hmm. But do you think they're going to even promote it at all?
Nah, not to be realistic. I'm going to be realist as I can. It's because they've already cancelled off so many shows. This will be another one to be like, okay, well, we're not going to promote this one. We'll keep this one on the sidelines when it's just like maybe a couple of weeks before it's set for release. Then they'll promote the thing and just be like, okay, well.
My thing is, then why not just fucking sell the license at this point? You know, it's like then just have Disney buy it out and shit like that, because like it's at this point, like you have to wait so many years until you get these set of characters, and we'll go more into it with Daredevil, but you know, because these Netflix characters are owned by Netflix for a certain amount of years, and Daredevil themselves, Disney owns, but they would have to make a reboot at this point with all the other characters. But we'll talk more into it after this. But
I just think personally, it's time. Netflix has said, okay, this is fine. This is time now for us to move on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really thinking we'll go more into it. I think they're just doing this out of spite. They just don't want, like, it's like you had this good relationship with Disney, and then Disney's like, we're creating our own streaming service, and they're like, what the fuck? And they're like, all right, you know what?
Have your property.
It's like you should never bite the hands to feed you, and this right now this is feeding you Netflix. Like, as much as you may be mad or upset, it's like, bruh, I know. Well, I don't know about a lot of people. I know I'm canceling my shit once these shows are gone. So it's like you're biting your hand that's feeding you.
All right. Inspector, what do you think? Do you think January is a good month for them to put out Punisher, and do you think they're going to even promote this?
I pretty much agree with all of you. I think it's a stupid idea. I think they're just rushing it out just to get it out so they can cancel it right afterwards.
Yeah, they'll wait a month and they'll say, we liked how good the show was, and we're going to end it on a high note. Just like, what?
And they're not going to market it. Judging how they just announced that it's coming January right now. Yeah. They're going to have like 2 weeks. They're probably going to have a trailer come out, and then the series is going to come out.
Yep, and give it a month. And they're not even going to promote it on the freaking Netflix homepage. They didn't even do that with Daredevil season 3. Like, you had to go find it after like a week.
And my guess is Jessica Jones will probably.
No, I'm saying in like a week or two, it wasn't the homepage anymore.
Okay, and by that time, it was like, we canceled this.
Yeah, my guess is Jessica Jones will come in at like the end of spring, maybe like May or June, and then they're going to cancel it after that.
Yeah.
They're not going to promote that either.
Oh, of course not. And they'll wait a month and then cancel it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I guess we'll go now into the big story that we didn't get to cover yet. But Daredevil has been canceled. I know a lot of people are mad. A lot of people are like, renew Daredevil season 4, please, and all this stuff. And it's like, I agree. I want season 4. Shoot, like season 3 was really, really good. And to end it the way they did, it's like, oh yeah, we planned on ending at a high note. No, you guys did not plan on ending at a high note. And my thing is, what's even worse was like the writers from season 3 were writing season 4, and they find out the same way we found out. They'll call nothing. They were like, we cancel this, and that's insane. Yeah, the writers for the season 3 to season 4 they found out like we did on social media and stuff like that. The writing board, that's insane. And it's like, I just don't understand at this point. It's like, I know that some people are like, Disney's gonna put on Disney Plus. No, they're not. It's like Bob Iger, many Disney executives have said and stated that Disney Plus will be a service for a family. Like the highest you're going to get, maybe TV 14. That's the highest. You're not getting MA content on Disney Plus. Do I think Disney should? Yes. But are they going to? No, because they want to maintain the family brand that is Disney. Everyone associates Disney with family. Like you go to Disney Park, family, all this stuff like that. So I think they're just getting too big, and it's like they should be at this point not focusing on family. But that's just me. But we'll go into a quote. What Marvel said about Daredevil living on, and I'm just like, I want to talk about it because a lot of people are just assuming Disney has the rights to Daredevil, the Netflix Daredevil, and that's not the case. Marvel statement.
Hey, I think somebody say that like after 2 years it expires and then you get it back.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, we'll talk about that one too. So Marvel's Daredevil official statement. Okay, so where's the statement? Marvel is extremely grateful to the huge audience that love Marvel's Daredevil from the moment of young Matt's first act of heroism to the birth of Paige, Murdoch, and Nelson. It has been an unbelievable journey. We are incredibly proud of the amazing showrunners and writers, starting with Drew Goddard, Stephen DeKnight, Marco Ramirez, and Doug Petrie, and Eric Olson, Charlie Cox, Deborah Ann Woll, Eldon Henson, Vincent D'Onofrio, and our cast who brought our characters to life with such excellence. And every one of the fantastic crews in New York City, we look forward to more adventures with the Man Without Fear in the future. So that's what first came out. So what I have to say at this point is when we read that, they're like, oh, Daredevil's going to have more adventures. It's like, this is what we're talking about now, and we'll talk about the whole 2-year thing. But reading this, people assume, yo, we're getting Charlie Cox's version. That's not what it says. It says, we look forward to more adventures with the Man Without Fear in the future. It can be interpreted in many meanings. I interpret it as we can reboot, like this is going to be a reboot, you know, set characters for Daredevil. And how many years? Who knows? And a brand new story and stuff like that. Because right now they don't have the rights to it. They just don't. Netflix does until when that's up. And we'll go more into that. But I guess my question to you is, before talking about the 2-year things, what do you think about people assuming, I guess, this would go on Disney Plus or Hulu? Or do people just assume that, I guess, Disney could do everything? Or what? Like, I'm confused on that part when people just like jump the gun at that moment. And everyone was, I remember seeing YouTube videos. It's like, it's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be on Disney Plus. Like, and I've seen like a lot of like major outlets as well. And even podcasts for these major outlets. And I'm also saying Collider as well. Jig, what do you think before we talk about the 2 years thing? But right now, with that statement, why do you think people were, I guess, jumping the gun saying that these shows would go on Disney Plus?
Well, it's one, either they got some inside information, or two, that they believe that they're not going to just let these series has like a fan base now. So it's like the hard work is already done.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't have to do much other than just like, hey, look, we're bringing this back, because it's like the hype is already there, the people behind it already. So it's like it's easy for them. So people are, I guess, it's like when there's money on the table, you're not just going to leave it there. So they're going to find some way to make money off it. That's what I'm guessing what they're thinking.
Yeah. I mean, also, but we got to also remember that Disney Plus is only like highest rating would be like TV 14, and Daredevil, Punisher, like all those shows are TVMA. So like it would either they would make that service for everybody, for mature audiences as well, or B, they would neuter the show and make it TV 14.
Don't they have shows on Hulu that are mature?
Oh yeah, Hulu. Yeah, if we're saying that it would go to Hulu, then yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're just going just to regular Hulu. I don't think they do Hulu Plus or whatever everybody want to say. I'm pretty sure he's gonna put on a regular one, because like, but maybe
because a lot of people were saying Disney Plus. I know some people were saying Hulu because they would own a majority of the stock.
No, that's definitely not going to Disney because it's like they don't. Those shows are too fucking mature, especially Punisher. Oh man,
yeah,
they're probably gonna do something with the Hulu once they like make sure they get enough stock in Hulu so where they own the like control it.
I think Disney already owns majority share of Hulu.
Well, they not until the Fox deal happens. I don't think because it hasn't finished yet. It's supposed to be finished January. That air quote. That's when they own it because Fox had a share in Hulu. But I guess Talati, what do you think? What do you think about the quote? Why do you think people were thinking that was going to go on Disney Plus and all that stuff? And where do you see? Before we talk about the 2-year thing, where do you think it would go?
That is a bit of a hard question because there's so much thing going on with Disney right now. So who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? I mean, if it's on the Disney service, then possibly, but who knows after the whole problems with Netflix and Marvel at the moment.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. What about you, Inspector? What do you think?
I don't think they're going to put it on Disney Plus. I understand why people thought that because, like Marvel is owned by Disney, so they're going to put it on Disney Plus. I mean, I think they could put it on Hulu because that's where a lot of like mature content is.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know how much stock. I don't actually no never mind. I was gonna say Amazon Prime, but there's not a big audience for Amazon Prime video.
Wait, don't they already have a Disney series on Hulu? I mean, not Disney series, but Marvel series. Not Marvel, Marvel series.
Yeah, they have Runaways and Cloak and Dagger. I think Cloak and Dagger is Freeform. Never mind, which is also on a Disney channel, Disney-owned channel.
Makes sense.
Yeah, like I understand why people were like, "Oh no, it's gonna be neutered," but like not all Daredevil stories are like super dark and gritty, like Born Again. Like they could bring it to Disney Plus and do like the Mark Waid run, which is like I guess Happy Daredevil. But I don't want to say happy, but it's a brighter tone than like Born Again or the Bendis run or like all the runs that have influenced Daredevil thus far. I don't expect it to go on Disney Plus though. That's all I gotta say.
All right. Now, to finish up with this news for Daredevil, we have a report by Variety. Due to the original deal between Netflix and Disney, it looks like Daredevil and the other 3 characters that make up the Defenders won't appear in another show or movie for up to 2 years. The deal for the first 4 Marvel shows on Netflix allegedly included a clause preventing those characters from appearing in any non-Netflix series or film for a minimum of 2 years after they're canceled. The original deal signed in 2013 included Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, ultimately culminating in their coming together in the Defenders. The Punisher reportedly wasn't part of the initial deal. This initial deal and its post-cancellation stipulations are currently unknown. And so right now we got 2018 November. Daredevil was canceled. And we got to wait 2020 of November until we see any Netflix Daredevil version to come back. That is insane of a long wait. And to be completely honest, I think what needs to happen is Disney just like buys it up, but I don't think it's gonna happen because I think Netflix won't give a shit. They'll be like, I don't care about all this money you're offering For like you making, a streaming service that is a competitor, we really don't care.
What if they paid them already? That's why they're canceling these shows so fast. Like they were like, we want these on our service, so we'll pay you to like just cancel them, and then once the deal's over, we'll get them.
I highly doubt that. They would have said something. It would have been reported by now if that were the case.
I don't know.
Charlie Cox knows nothing. Like, dude, he's like upset that the show got canceled.
I mean, I would too, dog. That's a moneymaker, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, like Daredevil himself was like we had so much story left to tell. Deborah Ann Wool was very surprised as well. It's like the like no one knows. It's like now it's like waiting for 2 years until something's gets lifted off the ground. Like Netflix doesn't want to help Disney out. They don't want to give them the satisfaction. They'll wait and make them suffer, make the fans suffer, which I very much see happening. But I guess Jigga, of us finding out the 2-year clause, do you think Disney will wait, or do you think they're going to try and buy it out?
No, I think Disney got time to wait. They're good, but it's like I just hope they don't wait too long and like the shows get to a point where like nobody really cares about them anymore.
Yeah, the hype dies. It's gonna happen.
But then all they gotta do is just come out and be like, what's the movie coming out? Infinity War, like not that one. That would be too soon. But like, one of the movies is like, there's a trailer to our Netflix Avengers show, not Netflix, but our like show, fucking Daredevil. We're rebooting it. Like that would build up the hype if they did in like one of the movies.
I don't even rebooting though is like one of those things. Like they can reboot.
Well, I don't think they should reboot, but like we're bringing it back. Yeah. The characters back. They got to, like that. Charlie Cox is really good as the Daredevil. You can't replace him, but I mean, they probably could.
The same thing with Kingpin. I don't think you can get a better version of Daredevil / Kingpin, to be completely honest. That's just me, though.
They can. I mean, I'm pretty sure they can find, but it's like he did. It's like, why mess up something that's already good? You see, he did a good job, but at the same time, it's like you never know what happened in 2 years, bro. Like, what if he gets on another show and like you want to come back as Daredevil? He's like, nah, I'm good. Or, like, that's why it sucks waiting 2 years.
Yep,
it's too much going on. Bro.
Yeah, I agree. What about you, Talati? What do you think about this 2-year clause? And do you think Disney is going to do something?
I think Disney will do something, to be honest with you. They're not going to wait around. They, like Jigga said, they're not going to wait around for 4 years, or was it 2 to 4 years? They're not gonna,
2 years, yeah. 2 years after cancellation.
Yeah, they're not going to wait for 2 years just to be like, oh, well, we'll have to wait. Nah, not going to happen, man. It's just going to be Disney saying, okay, we're going to do this. And yeah, they're going to buy it. They're going to buy the clause out. And that's
do you think Netflix is going to like say yes to it, or do you think they're just going to be like,
they've got no choice? They've got no choice in the matter, and Disney owns Marvel. So
well, they own Marvel, but they don't right now own the Netflix characters until the clause is up. But that's the thing. They could just say no and keep saying no.
They could keep on saying no, but at the end of the day, this is what Disney is a big budgeting franchise, right? And they've already. So I can see Disney just buying it and saying fuck it. So anyway, yeah.
Okay. What about you, Inspector? What do you think?
What was the topic? I kind of blanked.
About the 2-year clause of after being canceled, that the Marvel Netflix shows such as like The Defenders can't be in any other Marvel show or movie until the 2-year clause is up.
No, I mean, I never heard that actually until now. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing because it means you're limiting like the exposure that they have. But I mean, it's a business thing, so you can't really do anything about it.
Do you think that Disney is just going to wait, or do you think they're just going to buy it back?
I think they're probably going to buy it back.
But do you think Netflix is going to say yes?
Probably not.
That's the thing. I know, like, some people are trying to say, yeah, Netflix is going to say yes. It's like, nah, they don't want to say yes to, like, for their competitor. You know, it is what it is.
Another question.
Yeah.
What if they decide to add those characters into the movie rotation?
What do you mean?
Like they give them their own movies.
They can.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like I never thought about that. Like that would.
They can
like,
get their own
movie
movies.
rotation.
Yeah, but
yeah, like that would help the movie rotation they got right now. So it's like they can give like other characters a break, and because they got like I don't know, bro. Like that would be good to me though. Like, because it makes sense of what they doing. Because like all those characters like appeared in each other's shows, so it's like it's already set up. So when they in the movies, each other's movie, it's like it makes sense that they're in each other's movies.
Yeah. All right. We do have some other news, and this has to actually deal with Joel McHale.
Yeah.
Casted as Golden Age Starman in DC Universe's Stargirl TV series. See, I know Inspector knows about Stargirl. I know nothing about Stargirl, so I have no idea.
It is basically like, like I know about Stargirl, but like, well, Star Spangled Kid is a member of, I think he was a member of the All-Star Squadron. His name is Sylvester. Oh no, he was a member, I think, of Infinity Inc., which is like the original Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
They were like sons and daughters of like the JSA.
Yeah.
And like I haven't read Infinity Inc., so I don't really know that much about Star Spangled Kid. Sylvester Pemberton is his name. I mean, I've never seen Community, so I can't really say anything about Joel McHale. I don't really find him that funny as a person, but I don't know if he's going to be in there for comic relief or if it's going to be a serious role, so I can't really judge it.
Yeah.
At this point.
Mm-hmm. I feel that. Anybody else got anything to say about the casting?
I don't know who that is. I mean, I know who the dude is, but I don't know what he's trying to play. So
all right. I'm trying to see. All right, so the Mandalorian cast officially confirmed. So, besides, we know Pedro Pascal, Gina Carano, Giancarlo Esposito from Breaking Bad, Emily Swallow. Listen. Even I'm Spanish, and I don't know if that's pronounced correct. Emily Swallow from Supernatural. I don't know who. I need to see this. Emily Swallow. Like, I've seen a lot of Supernatural, to be honest, more than I should. But Emily Swallow. Let's see what she looks like. Jeez, I don't remember her. Where? Oh, she was the Darkness. That makes complete sense now. I was like, wait a minute. I don't know who this person is.
Wait, the Darkness? You mean Witchblade?
Oh man.
Or like I've never seen Supernatural, so I don't know what you're talking about.
She's the sister of God.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I never watched that show.
Okay, let's go back into the casting. Carl Weathers from Predator. I don't know Carl Weathers.
He played Dylan in Predator.
Omid Aptahi from American God. Never watched American Gods. And Werner Herzog from Grizzly Man and Nick Nolte from Affliction. Nolte. Actually, I can not really say I know most of these characters, to be completely honest.
Nick Nolte is a famous actor.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I I've probably seen a few movies that he's in, but he's a very like old actor.
Wait, McNulty.
Yeah, Nick Nolte.
Right. Is that the dude from The Wire?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay. Like, that is real. I thought that was his character's name.
Oh, Nick Nolte is the actor.
Oh man. All right. Any I guess thoughts on the casting choice? Because I completely don't know how I feel.
Cool, I guess. I don't know half of those actors.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, if they do a good job, that's fine with me. That's all I can say on that matter.
Facts.
All right, so anything else when it comes to, I guess, movies? I guess Spider-Verse. I don't know. Is it this week it's coming out, or has it come out yet?
No, it come out this week.
Okay, this week. For some reason, I thought it came out last week.
Oh, well, that's because the embargo lifted last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, all the people
who are important.
All the exclusive people.
The important people.
All the important people love it. Minus what I find funny is that on Rotten Tomatoes, it was at 100% for the longest time.
Yep.
And then there was one person that gave it a negative review. And
people did like a background. Wait, what was it?
Yeah. Like the account said J. Jonah Jameson and it said Spider-Man is a menace and it had a rotten. So it was a troll. A troll made it go from a 100% to a 99%. I found that funny.
There's some people, I think there was a couple rotten, like 2 of them, I think, or 3. I don't know anymore. It's 98%. I think it's like the highest tomato score on like Asia's or some shit like that.
Superhero movie. Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it. I heard some people's experience. Some people think this is what I hope isn't the case. I hope my eyes don't hurt. I heard some people experience that. Like the frames or something like that for the film was weird. I don't know if that's true.
Did they also see it in 3D?
Yeah. No, did they see it in 3D, you were asking?
Yeah, did they see it in 3D?
No, he said he didn't. So, I don't know. Me, I'm hoping that's not the case for me. I want to see it. Some people are trying to say it's an Oscar contender and stuff like that for animations, which that's insane. What people saying. I don't know if it's true. I'll see it. I know before I wasn't super excited for it, just because like I don't know why I just didn't find it like it's just that the trailers didn't grab me. I guess it's the right way to put it. And I'll give it a shot. You know, I gave Venom a shot. I'll give this a shot. But I guess what are your thoughts, Jigga, on this thing getting high review scores and stuff like that?
I mean, from the review, I don't really watch movie reviews, but I do watch Hungry Joe reviews, and he was like hyping it up, like it's a 9, and it's really good. So I was like, man, I'm gonna have to wait for it to come out and watch it, dog. I mean, I don't go to movie theaters. Yeah, I'm glad that it's getting good reviews because like you never. But I hate terrible movies, so I never want a movie to come out of a character that I like and come out and be bad. So it's like, hey, I'm happy. And people who give a review a bad score just to look like that's just weird. I hate you.
I mean, there are people like that. Like they like openly admit it. Like 2 years later, like I think there was a guy in the that did a really like bad review for like The Last of Us, and he admitted that we wanted like them clicks.
And
damn,
there's also that one critic on Rotten Tomatoes that if a movie has like all like if a movie's at like 100% or like near 100%, he would be the one that would put the one Rotten score in there just because like he wants it not to be at 100%. Or like, just
and they'll admit it years later. They'll admit it years later. after the movie's like in like Blu-ray and format and stuff like that. Yeah, I did it just because of that. And everyone's like, "What? Like that's messed up." I guess Spectre, what do you think about the reviews for Into the Spider-Verse?
I mean, it's cool. I'm happy for it. Like as you said, the trailers didn't really grab me. The animation style isn't really my bag, but I get what they're trying to do. Like they're trying to make it like straight like a comic book, and I commend them for it. But I just think there's too much stuff popping out, and I understand why it kind of made like people's eyes hurt. And even in the trailers, like the frames looked weird. Like it looked like sometimes it was like chugging along at like a really bad frame rate.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it looked like it was going like 10 frames per second, and I'm like, that doesn't look pleasing. But I mean, I'm still gonna see it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it opening weekend since I am seeing Aquaman on Saturday.
Are they both coming out at the same time?
No, it's an early screening.
I didn't get invited this time.
Got
invited for Fantastic Beasts, but not Aquaman.
You didn't need it. You didn't need to get invited. If you had Amazon Prime, you can get an early screening.
Well, I am Amazon Prime. I didn't even get an email about this, Amazon. And I work for you.
Wait. I think I did get something. I don't know.
I mean, tickets are probably already sold out by now.
Gosh, dang it!
Because when I got my tickets, like a few days after it was announced, or like a week after it was announced, like almost all the seats were sold out in the theater that I was going to. There was only like 4 seats left when I got them like a week ago. So yeah, I think it's good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. For me personally, I'm excited to see the movie. I'm actually going to watch it maybe this weekend to experience it. But I'm at my own risk at the same time because of the whole what you said before, Red Hood, about flashing and shit like that. So
I mean, Angry Joe did say before he watched it that animation style was, he thought he was gonna hate it, but he said he did end up liking it. So
I mean, who knows? I mean, at the end of the day, I'm looking for just, I mean, I have seen the reviews on it already. It's been given a good review. One of my buddies, Origin Game, has already done a review, and he's already said that it's a good movie. And I've seen other YouTube content creators also giving it a good review. So
I wonder if you go in and like the movie like really gives you a headache, can you leave and get a refund?
Yeah,
for sure.
Like this movie is making me feel.
So
like
if you have like no, for example, if you have an epileptic seizure in the middle of the screening,
well, that's very extreme plot here.
Well, no, I'm just saying
about like this movie. You can't watch this movie because it's giving you a headache so bad.
Yeah. Like, if something like a headache or something, or if it gives you like
motion
sickness or blurs and stuff like that, then yeah, you can get a refund.
Like this movie got me feel like I'm about to pass away. I need my money back. Yeah, like as long as they got that, like then like I would say go see the movie. Oh man.
Anyway, next topic.
Yeah, so let's talk about how the Bears are like the best team in the NFL. Like,
God, here we go.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Anyway, let's talk about the.
we gotta talk about the trailers, and then we'll go to Game Wars. 2 trailers. Well, no, actually, there was
just the 1.
No, there's Godzilla.
There's 3. There was Captain Marvel. There was Avengers
and Godzilla. That's it.
Right. I didn't watch the Godzilla trailer, so I have no opinion on it.
I got my tickets for Aquaman.
I didn't watch Captain Marvel or Godzilla because Captain Marvel. I'm just gonna. Captain Marvel, I'm just gonna wait till it comes out.
Let's start. Let's start off with Captain Marvel because that one was the first one. So yeah, let's talk about that. What did you guys think about the trailer, Jigger?
Oh, I said I didn't watch it because those were Only the Infinity, not Infinity in game. Like I know I'm going to see that, so it's like I want to watch that trailer, but what's it? I'm just gonna wait for it to come out and then watch it. Like
okay. What about you, Richard?
I was a big hater on Captain Marvel, I guess some people would say. Even though I said I would wait for more footage to be shown for Captain Marvel.
Okay.
I like this trailer more. Got me more excited for it just because just showed me more of Jude Law. We got a little bit more emotion from Brie Larson, and I think it's going to be in the same vein as Doctor Strange. So I'm not expecting like anything like a big or anything at the level of like Black Panther. I'm just expecting a Ant-Man and Wasp, or a little bit better than Ant-Man and Wasp, but that's really how I feel after seeing the trailer. It gave me slightly more confidence because I thought trailer 1 was very bland in comparison. This trailer is slightly better.
That's why I didn't watch the second one.
Mm-hmm.
The first trailer made me not want to watch the second one, so that's why I really didn't watch it. But I mean, I'm going to see it though, so it's like I'm not watching that trailer though.
Okay. What about you, Inspector?
I thought the trailer was fine. It was better than the first trailer, but still didn't grab me that much.
Okay.
Like I think Brie Larson looked a bit better in this trailer.
Yeah.
But I still have a problem with some of her line delivery, and of course the stinger at the end, like the dog or whatever, the cat, like that joke was bad, but whatever. Marvel always has like jokes that don't land. But
all right. For me personally, after watching the Captain Marvel trailer, I was just like, okay, some little bit of solid stuff there, but some of the jokes were just really a little bit. I was just like, with the trailer, with the jokes. But we did get to see some cool stuff from Captain Marvel, which I'm pretty pleased about, like the flying scene and stuff, and some of the fight scenes. So I'm happy to see that, and Jude Law as well. To see some of his character too, and the scrolls, that as well. So that was pretty cool to see. But that's my honest opinion of the Captain Marvel trailer. Secondly, let's talk about the Avengers trailer then. Avengers Endgame, as it was second in line. Jigga, you gonna kick us off, man?
Wait, oh man, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm finna think no show out of here. But no, after watching Ant-Man and the Wasp, like it's really gotten me like really hyped. Like just to see what happens to him, how he gets from what happened at the end of the movie to the trailer. So I was like, how he gets there, like it's like, and what happens to everybody else is like, I really want to watch this movie. And that trailer really got me like I was already hyped, but it got me even more hyped. So it's like, hey, it did its job.
Okay.
You're with them.
Red Hood.
I thought it was good. I'm glad they didn't show a lot of it because I think a lot of movies tend to show a lot. I know that some people slightly complained that Infinity War first trailer showed a lot or showed more than they should have. But this trailer was good. I think they're trying to play this close to their vest compared to Avengers Infinity War. I think it's going to be more, very narrative focused, drama focused. And I think that we're going to get a more of an emotional Avengers movie. And like the stakes are very high for this movie. And seeing that we're getting some hints at what they're possibly doing, such as like Peggy's picture with shown with Cap. We're seeing that Hawkeye has now become Ronin, and he's like killing people. I don't know who he's killing, but I'm guessing he's killing criminals. I'm assuming his family got dusted as a result, and that's why he picked up this persona. And we're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna do the time travel, if they're just doing it with the technology of Ant-Man, or because I know Ant-Man's just in a different reality when he was stuck. Because I didn't watch the movie, I just watched the end credit scene, and he like escaped, I guess, and I think it has to do with something like that. But I think it's more of the vein of time travel. But we found out, freaking Thanos is, just Jay chilling in that planet where he's at. It's a farmer doing some stuff, and got a scarecrow. Isn't there like an image of that actually in a comic or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's from the original Infinity War comic.
Yeah, so this is very interesting that they had that there, and for me, I think it was a good one. And I'm glad they did not show a lot. So, and hopefully they kind of stick to that format.
Okay, Inspector.
I thought it was a good trailer. I liked how it was mainly focused on Tony and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
Like pretty much all the dialogue was either Tony, Natasha, or Steve. I like that Steve is in his Winter Soldier getup again. That's my favorite Captain America costume from the movies. I thought it was a well put together trailer. It's pretty much just a teaser. It's not really like, even though it's like over 2 minutes, it's still like a teaser because it doesn't really show you anything.
Right.
But I thought it was still a good trailer. I think the Ant-Man stinger at the end didn't really land for me. I get it was trying to be funny, but I think within the whole tone of the trailer, it just didn't fit. I understand. Again, I understand that they have to put jokes in, but it just didn't fit within the trailer to me. Mm-hmm. I love seeing Hawkeye as Ronin. That was a cool pull that they're doing. He looks cool as Ronin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I liked how they didn't really show that much action, because I think they're saving a lot of the action scenes for the next trailer. Whenever that comes out, probably in like February or something.
What if they don't even show that? Show any action?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. They don't need it. Like, say that for the movie.
Mm-hmm. For me personally, sorry.
I think they have to show the action, because I think that's what drives most of the audiences to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is the action. Like, they don't have to show all of it. Yeah, like most audiences, like, it's either like, if you ask them, I think the top 3 reasons why they go to the movies is probably Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and the action.
Mm-hmm.
And the humor. Like, those are the top 4 reasons why they go to Marvel movies. General audiences, not us, but like general audiences. I mean,
the reason why they don't have to do that is because, like, it's coming off Infinity War, and they, like, we know this is the sequel to Infinity War, so it's like they don't have to show you action. They know it's going to be action in there, because it's like they have to find some way to get all these people back.
I know, but they don't have to do it, but they're still going to do it. That's what I'm saying.
If I was them, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I want to save all the best action for when you in the movie theater and you watching it. Like, you know what you're gonna get with a Marvel movie, so it's like, hey man, just come in. You'll see what you want to see, dog. I don't know. I'm different.
Okay, for me personally, after watching the trailer, I think that I'm glad they didn't show us much information. The one thing that intrigues me though is the Ant-Man stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't forget, like, within the trailer, what's it called? Scarlet. What's it? Not Black Scarlet. What's her name?
Black Widow.
Black Widow. Yes, they said this was recorded from earlier, and it wasn't.
Just right now.
She said it's right now. Steve asked if this is an early recording, and she's like, "No, it's the front door." So they're basically looking at like a CCTV thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the front door of the facility. So.
But we kind of like peg it that, Ant-Man's going to be comedic relief character. Yeah. I don't think we're going to have really serious roles with him.
Yeah, I mean, but personally though, I mean, this is like a big question though. How does he get out?
I
Like,
mean, knowing that Wasp and Janet
dead.
were dusted, like
it's like the only.
I think Hank was dusted too, so he's the only one.
Yeah.
That's there. Like some people are saying he's a Skrull. I doubt he's a Skrull.
Wait, this man's a Skrull. I know everyone's or like even talking about Secret Wars already, which I'm just like, geez, Endgame hasn't came out already.
What they said is that what the Russo brothers said is that they won't come back until Marvel does Secret Wars.
And they're like, Marvel's like, we got to do Secret Wars. Keep these guys on.
You see, that's why the whole scenario is the fact that Marvel have already done really well with 2 trailers. Well, technically 3 if you include the next trailer. But to be fair, I think this Avengers Endgame trailer did tell a little bit that the aftermath of the snap. So it does tell a little bit. But I wonder the big question is, I wonder how long Tony Stark is in space. So yeah. But the next trailer I think we can debate about or talk about, because this was shown at Brazil's Comic-Con, was the Spider-Man Far From Home trailer, which was shown there but not shown publicly. But there was some stuff detailing about the trailer and what we've seen and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'll kick off with Red Hood first. And, you can give us our thoughts and opinions on it.
Yeah, I didn't read much into it. I read bits and pieces of it, such as like Spider-Man's, like literally not Spider-Man anymore and stuff like that. And I think people got to take into account when they're like, what do you mean it's not Spider-Man? Dude, it's experienced a lot of shit. What I mean, a lot of shit. This is even coming off the heels, like moments after Avengers 4, which I'm assuming he comes back, right? The dude is probably like, dude, the dude died. Like, that's a big shock for anybody. And coming back and stuff like that, you're like, shoot, that would scar you. And I wouldn't be surprised. And then I don't know how he would get back into it. But we saw his stealth gear, very noir-esque inspired stealth suit. We find out that what Mysterio and Spider-Man are teaming up as well. Like, that's insane to find out, even though we know Mysterio is going to be a villain. So maybe they're playing a friend angle and then Mysterio just turns bad or something like that. I don't know personally. But that's really all I heard from it. I heard that, is there supposed to be more villains like Hydro Man or something like that in there too? And
I heard
did
that.
They say Sandman or no?
No.
Okay.
They said the elementals, whatever that means.
Okay. The elementals of fire, water, wind. Yeah, the 5 main core elemental stuff.
Okay.
Jigga, your thoughts
on this I haven't seen anything about it, so I have no opinion.
Okay. Inspector?
I saw the synopsis and I'm like, yeah, it sounds okay. It sounds like you can't really get anything from a synopsis.
Yeah. Were you surprised the way they handled this? Like the way they approached the trailer?
I mean, I didn't really look into trailer descriptions. I just read the synopsis.
Okay.
Yeah, what I don't know. I'm assuming Thursday they might show it. I don't know.
I mean, personally, I read the synopsis. Well, I read the description of the trailer, and I'm a bit confused on what they're trying to do. Like, put Mysterio to this kind of hero type of thing. I'm just like, I don't know. Where did I see this before? It was in a TV show. I remember. I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's right. The crossover event. So, but yeah, it's like, but with this, with Mysterio being a hero, I'm just like, wait, what? Working with Nick Fury? Excuse me? And then But then the stealth suit looks really cool. I saw pictures of that stealth suit and the Stark 2.0 suit, as I call it. I really thought those two suits looks really, really cool. There's apparently within the trailer description, there was also apparently the suit with wings for Spider-Man. I'm just like, why did they go with that? That would look really cool if they did that. But I'm guessing we're not gonna get that. So we'll just have to wait and see whether or not they're gonna drop the trailer internationally and be like, okay, you guys get to see the trailer of what was shown at Comic-Con and see how people react. It's a 2 minute and 30 seconds trailer as well.
Yeah, my thing is, I know that person that said about the Avengers trailer and stuff like that. My thing is, he said Saturday, but that wasn't for the public. So did he mean that wasn't going to be for the public, or did he mean like that it's going to be delayed for us for the public?
I think he meant delayed for us, but shown there was going to be a trailer on Saturday.
Okay, so I would assume it's coming out this week.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too.
And plus, you got what? Isn't Into the Spider-Verse this Friday too?
Yeah, Into the Spider-Verse this week.
So it makes sense just to drop the trailer tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it would make sense, and then next week as well. Don't forget, like if they do it this week, then this would exactly push on the latch for the next DLC for Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah,
that possibly could come out next week. So, so that would make sense. But yeah, I just think if they drop the trailer and it comes out this week, then all that all the hype can start going really, and people can be excited for this next Spider-Man trailer and the movie. And just don't forget, guys, this movie is not linked to the Avengers Endgame trailer. It's not linked to it whatsoever. So just keep that in mind.
Even though it takes place like right after Avengers 4.
Even though it takes place after Avengers Endgame.
Like right after, like probably like minutes after Avengers 4. That's what people are saying.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. So anyway, let's talk
we talk
Godzilla.
My Godzilla. Trailer looked dope, I thought.
Yeah, you go first, you and Jigga, because I haven't seen the trailer, nor has Inspector.
I don't even think Jigga has seen it. I'm the only one to see it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I'm not a Godzilla guy.
Listen, I don't really watch Godzilla like that, but the trailer looked pretty dope to me, I thought. It just like it just gave me hyped. This is a guy who didn't even see the first Godzilla. Like, I think like you got the person from Stranger Things. Like, she's a very talented actress, and seeing all these different monsters and stuff like that. And seeing who is the actor who plays Tyrell? Wait, it's not Tyrell. Dang it, Tyrion's father, Tywin. That's his name. Tywin's in this movie, and like the CGI is looking really good. It's making me want to see it on May 31st, and I just can't wait to see more of it and see this crossover event that's going to occur with Godzilla and King Kong, which this is going to be probably having a mid-credit scene or a post-credit scene of King Kong as well, because I've seen this. I was invited for the King Kong movie, even though I didn't really care for the movie like that. I went into that movie and press screening and seeing that everyone go berserk for that Godzilla with the king, with all those monsters and stuff like that, and I was like, huh, okay. But everyone was going nuts, like shoot. And I was like, oh, I guess everyone's hyped for it. But yeah, I think the movie's gonna be good. I think. Who's doing? Yeah, WB has a head on their hands when it comes to Godzilla.
WB's got their hands on this property. I
guess now we can go into the Game Awards because there's nothing else of late.
No movie related stuff.
Yeah. So I guess we can talk about just the major awards that released, and then we can talk about the interesting games that they showed at the Game Awards. My thing is, right, we'll go into what awards won that I think that are very like good. So best action adventure game was God of War. Personally, I think though with that category, I was like, oh, Spider-Man should have won it because it had the best traversal compared to God of War and Red Dead 2. But I don't disagree with it. So I'm just like, that was my personal opinion there.
Right.
But then we had best performance, which I called Roger Clark was going to win that, and because I thought he did a really phenomenal job. Then we had best narrative, which I also picked Red Dead Redemption 2 to win, and we see this narrative right now. No pun intended. Narrative because of nothing relating to the actual gameplay. And I actually very much did enjoy the story for Red Dead 2. And then we went for best soundtrack. I disagreed with that one, though. I picked God of War should have won best soundtrack, but they did pick Red Dead 2, and they already knew that they were going to win because they had the the people that composed and did the songs for Red Dead 2. So they knew weeks in ahead because they had to plan for singing and stuff like that. So it's like one of those things where you're like, okay, they already knew this. What else? Best audio, disagreed with again. I know Red Dead 2 won that one, even though I think God of War had the better audio design, right? I think what went into creating the World Serpent with all the noises that they made was insane, and having Dolby Atmos with it is even crazier. So I really think God of War should have won that as well. And that's 3 awards for Red Dead, right? Or is that 4? I just did. Best performance, best narrative, best soundtrack. Yeah, that's 4. And that one. And then best direction, best game direction, like innovating with that one camera angle God of War did that never cut, which was insane to say the least. And I thought that was very innovative. And I did pick best game direction for God of War to win. And the big one was Game of the Year. I remember we were doing the stream and everyone's like, Red Dead 2 is going to rob God of War. And I was like, no, it's not. It's not. I think God of War is going to win this because of the gameplay department. And sure as, like legit when they read that and it was like God of War, I knew it. I told everyone that God of War was going to win this. And people, when they said, oh, you like Red Dead Redemption 2 too much for saying best performance and best narrative, even though I gave it, best game direction, best audio, best soundtrack, and Game of the Year for, God of War. That's just me, though. Got to put that out there.
He deserved was game direction, dog. That's the only thing he deserved.
What, God of War?
No,
Red Dead.
Red Dead. That's the only thing I could say.
Best game direction?
Story, I would give God of War.
See, I can't even agree with that one.
No, narrative, God of War was way better.
No, I'm gonna have to say that and be like, I think in terms of caring about characters and stuff like that, and me.
Yes, I cared about Kratos.
I was on the edge of the seat, like I didn't care, like
about any of them characters, bro.
I cared
Arthur Morgan was okay
about Kratos, but I cared a lot about Arthur Morgan more. In that journey.
He was a bland ass character, dog.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say he wasn't bland, bro.
All he did was yes, sir, on the whole.
No, we dude. He had the deep conversations about things being changed, about the ways of the cowboys dying, outlaws dying, and that we need to change and we need to have different ways of like living life, and we can't
half that shit was missable. Most of that shit was missable.
I'm not saying it is or isn't. You're talking about his son. That stuff, yes. His son is missable.
No, I mean like actual stuff. Like some of them conversations.
Are you talking about like with Mary Beth?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I would say Mary Beth stuff, yeah, is missable. Yeah, I agree with that. I can't say that it isn't.
You should not be able to miss the story, dog. That's trash.
Me, I don't know. I think when it's the same thing with The Witcher and stuff like that. Like, dude, I love The Witcher, but there are things that are missable in The Witcher. For Geralt and even him progressing if you don't do certain side activities or do certain romance options.
even if you miss half that game, the rest of the story is still so amazing.
Well, people could still make that argument, you know.
Not about Red Dead 2. No, that's a fucking lie. That
no,
game is
I'm saying for
great.
Witcher 3 as well. I said people can make the same argument. I love all these games. I'm just saying, I personally think because of the way the story was set up, the way that the character interactions happen, the way that Arthur progressed as a person, that I could be like, okay, yes, I can see where he's coming from. I can see that this man was not a good man in the beginning and tried to do right for the other people that he considers family, and he wants a better life for them. And that he was trying to change people and all that, and trying to save everyone. And and then at the end result, I won't say what happened, but personally, for me, I gave it to Red Dead Redemption 2 because that story was just, for me, like, I'm always like, I'm playing the game again just because of the story and stuff like that. And that's just me. Like, I'm not lying, man. I'm playing it again. I think I'm on chapter 3 again, so I'll be replaying it. I might play it one more time, but shoot, I could tell you the biggest complaint I've had with Red Dead 2 that didn't win Game of the Year for me was the controls and stuff like that, and the input lag, and that has to be addressed. But hey, man, if they fix that on a PC port, probably will be one of my favorite games.
Red Hood Hype Beast confirmed. Oh man,
Hype Beast, what? This man, did you not see my God of War reaction video? Hey,
you can't care about the hype of that fucking Red Dead 2. That game is not that good.
I never said the gameplay was good.
No, I'm just saying, like, the game period is not that good.
I said the game in terms of, was it Game of the Year contender? Yes, very much so.
No.
Yeah, I would say that. You think Assassin's Creed Odyssey is Game of the Year material? Like Game of the Year contender material?
That game is trash.
That's what I'm saying. You think Monster Hunter World is too?
Well, not for me, but some people may say that.
No. It is
I'll put God of War and Spider-Man, that's it.
That's you need to have more contenders.
No.
Yes.
There's nothing else.
Everything and else I'm gonna have to be completely honest. I think for me, but let's say voice acting for me, Red Dead swept Spider-Man for me.
I mean, the voice acting was good. I would give you the voice acting on Red Dead is better.
And then side activities, Red Dead was better.
Nah, they're both trash.
Mm-mm. Charlotte
one is like
was a really good side activity, as well as.
Well, okay, I will give it's like a little better, but it's still both trash.
I still think it's good.
It's trash.
Do I think Witcher 3 level? Hell no. Hell no. Do I think it's gonna be as the level as Cyberpunk? Hell no. Do I think Red Dead 2 had better side quests than any Fallout game besides New Vegas? Hell yes.
I don't know if I can say that.
I can say that. Fucking Bethesda can't make good side quests.
Vegas was trash.
Did you say? Oh
wow!
Get this man out of here.
Trash.
Kick him.
This is definitely garbage.
Say New Vegas is trash. Best Fallout game to date, to be honest.
3 was way better.
3 was trash.
3 was way better.
3 was trash. Oh, look at my daddy left me to go.
Oh, look at me! I got shot in the face, and I gotta go
find anyway.
Yeah. Listen. Okay. I think that's a better story than my daddy leaving me. It's like,
okay,
bro, we get it that everyone has daddy issues.
All right, let's go back to the main cause. God of War is better than Red Dead 2. And always, fact.
Always, no.
Yes, always.
Yes.
Story-wise.
Always.
It looked way better than fucking Red Dead 2.
Do I think graphics? Yeah, I think God of War has better graphics.
Yeah.
Soundtrack, do I think God of War has better controls? Yes, I think God of War is better.
But see, it's like if you go down the checklist and check off all the things that God of War is better, how does this game win Game of the Year when it's like most of the things it's not better? Like controls is not better.
Yeah, I agree.
Not better.
I agree with that.
Story, you could say it's a toss up.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, I personally gave it to Red Dead 2 for a story, but no, I said like overall, like God of War deserved it.
That's what I don't know. People are just bugging.
I know there were some people like hating, like, how did it win Game of the Year when it's a PS4 exclusive and all this other things? Like, did our votes not matter? And I'm like, dude, your votes are 10%.
Yeah,
10 fucking percent. Like, did you think it was gonna matter? Like, no, it's the judges. Judges are 90% of the voting. It's
basically, Jig is the GOAT. Facts.
Oh man, but yeah, no, it deserved it, and I was super hyped that it won. And I said it was up there for my game of the generation. I still think Persona 5 is my game of the generation still so far. But yeah, I guess we can.
Wait, before y'all say you get off something to say, I really believe like if Red Dead 2 was on any different company name, like it wouldn't get as much praise as it does.
I think Take-Two was smart / Rockstar was smart because if they released that Red Dead 2 online day and date with that single player, scores would have been lower.
Yeah,
and that's completely true. And some people, some devs should start doing that. I shouldn't be giving out devs ideas, but sure, if you get it like almost a month away, like say, oh, our online's coming out a month away, it's like, oh, we're just going to review the single player. Just gave that overall score. But Talaya, what do you think about the awards given? What did you agree with, disagreed with, and all that?
Right. I can tell you one thing I disagreed with, and the one thing that I disagreed with was it wasn't the performance. Performance, I was a bit iffy on, right? Because I did think Brian Deckard did a good job as the Detroit guy, right?
Connor.
Yeah, it's Connor, the Connor Army, right? The one thing I disagreed on was Celestris winning an award.
I forgot what that was for.
I can't remember, but I know they won an award for something.
I think it was like best indie, maybe. I don't know.
I'm not 100%
games for Impact.
I think so, but the one thing I do, the one thing I did think that the Game Awards did do wrong though was handing out Red Dead with some of these big awards, and God of War could have won them. You know what I mean?
What awards?
So not the performance, but the other one. I forgot the other one now.
There's performance, soundtrack, sound design, and narrative.
I think narrative, to be honest with you. Narrative could have been God of War.
No. Wait a minute. Have you beaten these two games, sir? Oh, man.
Wait, what two games?
God of War.
And God of War.
Wait, yeah, I haven't beaten God of War yet. Yeah,
what about Red Dead 2?
I haven't beaten that yet. I've been fixing my PC, bro. That's got more attention at the moment than me playing Red Dead 2 all day.
I'm just saying, man. I feel like me and Jigga got the ones with the what was it, Jigga? What would you say? We got the better backgrounds or more experience?
Oh, yeah, our backgrounds are legit because we beat the games.
Oh man.
Wow.
And then Inspector's background's like half as good as ours.
Well, way to put me down, guys. Way to put me down.
Hey man, if you play those two games, you're on our level now.
Well, I do play Red Dead 2. What are you talking about?
But you didn't finish.
I haven't finished it because I'm on chapter 5.
I know.
I'm almost done. I've just
Oh no, you're not almost done, bro. You're not almost done. Jigga, tell him this man's not almost done.
Oh wait, you know what? I can't even consider myself finished.
Nah, I consider yourself finished.
I didn't do the epilogue.
Nah, I consider yourself finished.
I mean, even though I've seen mostly what happened, I'm kind of.
But yeah, I just think overall, though, guys, I just think God of War could have won some of the awards. Over
looking mad spooky here.
No, don't give me those spooky eyes. I'm
about to give him the spooky eyes. This man hasn't beaten these games.
I can tell. But it's like, what I really think, though, is like God of War could have won these awards, didn't. A fucking God of War win Game of the Year. I'm just like, wait, what? And then when I saw your flipping reaction, I was like, I told you guys. I'm just like,
man, no, dude. The correct words is, I fucking told you guys. That God of War is gonna win.
Yeah, that's your reaction. I'm just like, there we go.
Dude, I hope Corey saw my reaction, man. I hope that made him happy. To be completely honest, and guys, make sure if you guys haven't seen that reaction, go support it.
Yeah, go
and show it to Corey, and maybe I can get, maybe Corey can contact me and just be like, yo, listen, I'm gonna fly you out to Santa Monica Studio. I'm gonna show you what I'm writing for God of War 2 and all this stuff, and I'm like, thank you, Corey.
God of War the sequel. That's what they should call it. Anyway, Inspector, what have you got to say about this stuff?
I mean, it's good that God of War won Game of the Year. I wanted it to win Game of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
As for the other awards, like, it's in my opinion that if Red Dead didn't come out like a month before the Game Awards, I think the awards would have been different because I think they were still running off the hype of Red Dead. But I mean, I guess I didn't play Red Dead, so I can't say anything about what I think of the story or the characters or whatever.
Don't you admit though, like they didn't get one single award for like gameplay or anything like that?
Yeah, but there's also no awards for like best gameplay anyway. So I can't
best action adventure and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like for like I don't agree. Like I think God of War should have won best original score or best soundtrack.
I agree with that.
I think it should have won sound design.
Yep, I agree with that one too.
All the rest are kind of whatever.
Also,
like narrative. I can't really say anything about narrative since I haven't played it. So I know some people have problems with Red Dead. They say, oh, it's too slow. Some people say it's too long. Some people say there's too many things that you have to do. Like they make it too realistic. Like they up the realism too much in Red Dead, where you have to feed your horse, or you have to take a shower, or like you have to eat, or else you'll die. It's like, okay, I get what you're trying to do, Rockstar, but like you're going a bit too much with the realism. But whatever.
Okay.
I guess we can talk about what's been revealed, or the most important games I think are revealed, and we can go with trying to think. Dragon Age was announced, the new game. There's no actual like set title. They only did a hashtag. The Dread Wolf Rises again. For me, that's awesome. I think them continuing the Dread Wolf Solas's story is a good thing. I don't think we're going to see this game. I don't think this game's going to come out for another 2 years, to be completely honest, because we didn't get any gameplay. We didn't even get a cutscene. We didn't even get anything. It was just like a still image. Well, not still image, but some like things to hype up the announcement and them working on it. I'm hyped for it. I don't think it's going to be this generation. I think it's going to be next gen. But that's super hyped. Anybody else have anything to say about that?
No, I've never gotten into Dragon Age.
All right. We can go into Ed Boon coming to stage. He was doing best sports game, and then like a freaking chain comes out of nowhere. No one's like paying attention. I was like, what the fuck? I even said that. I was like, what is this?
Then the Mortal Kombat logo came out.
The Mortal Kombat logo came out. Not gonna lie, man. That fight looked amazing. Can't wait to see it. Is it Raiden or Raiden?
Raiden.
It's looking like bad guy now and stuff like that. Or was he a bad guy in the previous one, I think, or something?
That's very interesting that they went with Raiden instead of Sub-Zero. They went with Raiden. Of course, they had to put Scorpion in the trailer, but Yeah, it's basically following Mortal Kombat X, where at the end of Mortal Kombat X, Raiden like turns to Dark Raiden because of the amulet. He has the Shinnok amulet. And Liu Kang is now the Emperor of the Netherrealm.
I just think it's funny. It's like, wasn't Scorpion originally a bad guy?
Well, Scorpion was a bad guy, but he was brainwashed. But he got out of his brainwashing. It's now he's human now, so it's hard to explain Mortal Kombat lore.
Yeah.
But especially with like the new and old timeline. But what I did is that like I was one of the ones that when I watched stream, I'm like, oh, like usually what NetherRealm does, it's not like normal CGI trailers where it's like, oh, it's just a CGI trailer, doesn't show any gameplay. Like, but with NetherRealm trailers, they do tease elements in their CGI trailers.
Yeah.
This one they showed interactables are coming back, which was a given. They showed something that's not an X-ray. I guess it's a new system, but I guess it's replacing X-rays because it didn't zoom in. They just show like the blood splatter coming out. I guess that's called Gore-Tech, but we still don't know anything about it. And at the end, it looked like what Raiden was doing was some type of like brutality or maybe like ultra combo from Killer Instinct. Where like he's just started beating the crap out of Scorpion at the end before he did his fatality. And then at the end, you see an older version of Scorpion, like, and then it's like MK4, MK3 get up. And then he does a Superman, like a Raiden torpedo through Raiden, and then he does his fatality. And also they're in Shang Tsung's courtyard. So I guess that's confirmed to be a stage because they showed in-game screenshots on Steam, and that's a stage in the game. I'm very interested, and I liked how they revealed the release date at the end of the trailer. I think that was very smart because I think the problem with NetherRealm, with ever since MK9, is that they reveal their games too early, and that leads to a big dry period. Like they have a bunch of info right at the beginning, and then there's like a dry period for like 3 or 4 months. And then they announce the release date, and then they like reveal all the other characters. But here, they reveal the release date straight up, which is April 23rd. Then they revealed a community reveal event on January 17th, which is smart. And I think what they're going to do is that they're just going to like go straight through February and March. And March is when the beta is going to be. Because if you pre-order, you get Shao Kahn as a playable character, and you also get a beta code. So I feel that's smart.
So what did you think about the trailer, Jigga?
I don't care about Mortal Kombat, so I'm good. I gotta watch the trailer.
Damn.
I don't like those games.
Just MK. Okay.
It's not for me, dog.
What about you, Talani?
I think it was a big gutsy move by Ed Boon. Firstly, by trolling us, I was just like, wait, what? And then, but the trailer itself, I thought it was a good trailer, good CGI trailer. Does tell a lot from that trailer from what we possibly could see within the game. There was a huge thing, and also the release date, which was a huge thing, because now this confirms for next year that this is one out of the 2 AAA games that Warner Brothers is producing, and the MK11 also going to have an event next month, which also states that it's going to be on the same day. I think it was January 17th, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, January 17th, they're gonna have this special event to reveal all the characters within the game.
I don't think it's gonna be all of them. I think it's gonna be a chunk of them, but not all of them. They're not gonna reveal all of them straight up.
I think
they're
most
not
of
gonna
them.
reveal all of them straight up. They're not gonna reveal like 20 characters right away.
Right.
I think they're gonna reveal probably 8 or 10, like more than their usual 6 that they usually like. Usually when they announce a game, there's 6 characters. With MK9, I think it was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Cyrax, Nightwolf, and Johnny Cage. For the first Injustice, it was Superman, Batman, Solomon Grundy, Wonder Woman, and Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And for MKX, it was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Ferrotor, Devora, Kotal Khan, and someone else. And then for Injustice 2, I think it was
Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman.
Superman. No, Wonder Woman was later. Atrocitus, Superman, Batman, Gorilla Grodd, and a couple others.
But the way because here's another thing too that you've got to take that nobody else knows yet is that there's 2 events happening on the same day from NetherRealm, and it's from different locations. One of them, one is in
London, and one is in LA. I know that.
Yeah, and so I just think the way this has been set out for us, I just think that we're going to be getting something exciting for Mortal Kombat, and I'm a bit surprised by the release date though. That is really taken by storm because the release date for this is in April and not in June. Because normally they have their games in June.
No, normally they have their games in April. Like the first time, because Mortal Kombat 9 came out on April 19th. Injustice came out on April 16th, the first Injustice. MKX came out. MKX came out on April 14th. And then the first one to come out in May was Injustice 2. That one came out on May 16th. So they always come out in April. So I'm not surprised that they went back to April. But
for me, it's a bit surprising because, it's not because of the thing. It's just the way they, I know they teased us and all of that, but it's like, it just, I know it fits the bill, but that means then that they're gonna have something huge like next month or the month after that, like a Game Informer cover or something like that for the 25th anniversary, is it? Or 26th?
Well, the 25th anniversary was last year, but they're saying like the story is like 25 years in the making. So
okay, so this could be like something huge for that anyway. So
yeah, and they're choosing like time travel too, with like the person at the end with the hourglass, with the sand flowing up instead of down.
Yeah, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's my thoughts on MK11.
And we got one more game we could talk about. The new Outer Worlds or something like that. I think that's what the game is called. The Outer Worlds and Crash Team Racing, and then that'll be it. Talking about those two. First, going to Crash Team Racing.
No comment.
Was really dope for me. I can't wait. That is like legit like nostalgia right there, and it's like I can't wait to play it. I can't wait to play it on my either PlayStation 4 or PC. I don't think there's anywhere on PC. And yes, it's coming to other systems. They announced that as well. I'm just hyped for it, and I just can't wait to see more of it. And I can't wait to play it. It comes out June 21st, so I will be there. And also the Outer Worlds trailer. That game shits on all Bethesda games because it feels like an RPG. It looks like an RPG. It looks like it has better gunplay. The day after, they showed like legit demos and gameplay of this game being shown, and I was like, wow, this is gorgeous. This is stunning. And I was just so like in awe of seeing this, and I was like, wow, this is so amazing. And it just looks very like Outer World, like, and I'm just like, wow, this is so good, and I just really want to like get my hands on it. Comes out next year, and yes, this is a multi-platform game. Xbox will not have it because it's being published by Take-Two or whatever you call private division, which Take-Two owns. But I just can't wait to see it and more of it, play it. And it seems like our actions will have consequences, unlike Fallout, unlike Elder Scrolls, all those games. It's gonna crap on them. Obsidian's a better developer than Bethesda Game Studio. But that's just me. Jacob, what do you think about Crash Team Racing and the Outer Worlds announcement?
I haven't seen either one. Crash Team Racing, though, I really don't care because I'm done with the racing type of games, dog. It's not for me, dog.
Dude, you gotta make an exception for Crash. Like that. This is my exception.
Oh, but like. The only thing I will play is Mario Kart, and that's just because I bought a Switch. Like might as well get this too. But like, I don't like those type of games, bro. They get boring really fast.
Mm.
They be like that, dad.
What about you, Talati? What do you think?
I have no comment to that.
No comment to the Outer Worlds or Crash Team Racing?
Yeah.
I get to the Outer World. Oh, man. Sorry.
That's fine.
No comment.
What about you, Inspector? What do you think?
No comment.
No comment on Crash Team Racing?
I've never gotten into Crash, so I can't say anything about it.
Yeah, same. I wasn't into Crash Racing, so.
Damn.
So man, let's get these dudes about the podcast.
Yep, I need to...
and they fake gamers.
Fake. I'm just kidding.
I'm joking.
I guess that's it. There really is nothing else to like just talk about in general. But nonetheless, I guess anybody else want to share something? Oh, completely forgot. The biggest announcement of them all. Semi joking, not joking, made me want to buy Super Smash Bros. And that was Joker from Persona 5 will be a DLC character, and I think that's amazing. I think I just can't wait to get my hands into play as Joker, and I will main him because right now I am maining Shulk and Cloud in Smash Bros. And I'm trying to get good. I'm playing CPU levels at 8 right now, and hopefully I'll adjust it to 9 soon enough. But I just can't wait. I can't wait. I know there are rumors just because of Joker being in Smash, which I think is dumb. Because of people like, oh, Persona 5 is going to be on Switch. No, it's not. Like, let's be real. Let's keep it a buck. And hey, I would love for it to be on the go. I want that to happen. But I'm going to be realistic. No one can tell me a mainline Persona game that hasn't been on PlayStation device at all. No one's mentioned it. And I'm like, the reason for it is it's been PlayStation exclusive for a while, like many, many years. And I just don't see it happening.
And
now, spin-off games.
Who really wants to play it on the Switch, bro?
Not gonna lie.
Like, Persona game, I mean, they could. But no, dog, you don't want to see all them jaggy edges and, but nah, dog.
Hey, man. Listen.
Persona 5 looks good, dog.
Yeah. But
I would want to see it on the Switch, bro.
Dude, I kind of do. But, like, let's be real. Like, my whole point is there hasn't been a mainline Persona game that's been out, from PlayStation. Not one. Persona Q is a spin-off game. Persona Arena is a spin-off game. Like, those games aren't mainline Persona games. The mainline Persona games are like the numbers. Persona 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 golden, 5. There hasn't been a Switch version. It's like, it's not going to happen. Now, if they prove me wrong, sure. I can't wait. But right now, highly doubt.
The Switch version will have your eyes bleeding, dog.
Nah, I don't think it would.
Jagged edges.
Jagged edges. But I think that's it. That's
how
all.
How about Trash? I mean, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Oh, God,
yes.
I really forgot. Man, kick this man out of here.
Nah, get that out of here, dog. I'm done.
Oh man.
The time for those games, I ain't gonna say that, but I feel like I don't know, bro.
Listen. For me, I can't wait for it. You got Team Ninja working on this game? Hell yeah, I'm buying it. Team Ninja makes fantastic games. They made Ninja Gaiden.
Wait. But the thing is, it's only a Nintendo exclusive.
Yeah, my Switch is right here.
I feel that's a mistake.
Yeah, that's a mistake
in marketing.
Yeah, mistake.
I'm fine with that, dude. I am happy as a.
It's a Marvel game. It should be on all platforms. It should
be.
Yes.
By that logic, then Spider-Man should have been on all platforms.
No, but 1 and 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, was a multi-platform game, so I think it should.
Well, guess what? I am happy as a person that.
But the difference is the PS4 is the best-selling console this generation.
Yeah.
Maybe no one
and
wanted.
Also, Spider-Man is still owned by Sony.
Yeah.
The media rights are still owned by Sony.
Well, the movie rights, not the actual game rights.
No, the media rights is.
No, it's movie. Game rights were Activision first. Like, I don't think. And then Marvel asked, "What character do you want?" We want Spider-Man.
But keep in mind, like Insomniac is owned by Sony, so.
Well, no, it's not owned by Sony.
Oh, I mean, Sony. I mean, well, Insomniac is Insomniac is a second-party developer, but
yeah, they're independent right now, so it's like they don't have a publisher unless Sony buys them. That's a rumor. Sony's gonna buy Insomniac, and
Xbox getting in there, dog. Facts.
Xbox gonna buy it. It's dude. I completely forgot. Actually, that's one of the big news. Thanks for reminding. After we get done with this Marvel Ultimate Alliance, then that'll be the last news. Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I can't wait. Personally, you got the Black Order, you got Thanos there, and the Ultimate Alliance gameplay. You got Team Ninja working on it. Team Ninja has made fantastic games. So, Team Ninja also did freaking what was the game? Neo. So, I'm not surprised that they're on it, and I think they're gonna make a fantastic game because Team Ninja has not made a bad game.
No.
I mean, Ninja Gaiden 3.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden 3. Listen, that's one of those games we just sweep under the rug. Sweep it under the rug.
You can't do that. You said they didn't make it.
Hey, man. Let's be real. Like, all the Dead or Alive games have been pretty good. Neo, amazing.
Wait. But if this is a Nintendo exclusive, how about all the Marvel fans are going to be jumping at, buying a Switch? How many of them are going to do that? Not many.
I don't know, man. Those Marvel fans, man, wanted all the Game Awards to go to Spider-Man, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go and buy a Switch.
But there's no Avengers project, so...
Okay. Yeah. There's no Avengers project, then they'll buy a Switch for Ultimate Alliance.
I doubt that, man.
You doubt that? I mean, dude, they went to some great measures to have Spider-Man win all these awards by going to people's YouTube channels and spamming Spider-Man. I don't know.
I don't know, man. The only thing I do know, though, for a fact is that Spider-Man is not Batman. That's the first thing. And with the Avengers, with the Ultimate Alliance game, it is like a mix between Guardians of the Galaxy graphics, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale graphics, and the what's it called, Marvel vs. Capcom graphics mashed into one. That's the way I see it.
And I'm fine with that.
You're fine with that?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hey, man, you don't got to switch, so...
What are you trying to say? You trying to say fuck you?
Oh, man, if I want to say that, I say it up right. I'll just say you just don't got to switch.
So I can talk shit. Hey, man, fuck that game, dog.
Yeah, you can. Just talk your shit, Jigga.
Oh, man. Switch game?
Switch game.
Oh, look at Strat lame stuff.
Oh, my gosh. Strat is part of the Switch game, right?
Wait, I don't know if Strat has a Switch.
Yeah, he does. Don't we always question this man and he always answers and says yes? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he acting spooky, dog. He don't be talking to us no more, bro. I don't know what's wrong with
talking.
Spooky. You guys, spooky.
I got one more thing we can talk about after we finish this whole.
Well, we got one more thing before that. So after this one, I completely forgot. Well, actually, this one's a mini one. Kingdom Hearts 3 got the intro movie with that banging song.
No comment to this.
Jigga, have you listened to that song?
Oh, I really haven't.
Oh
I really haven't been checking up on that game because like I know it's like a 90% chance I'm gonna buy it.
So it's like song. I was surprised, man. When I heard Skrillex was on that shit, I was like, "Woo!"
You said Skrillex?
Yeah, Skrillex was on it.
Oh, I'm definitely passing in, but fuck that.
No, dude.
Does he have a purple Lamborghini?
No. He's not in the game. He did the song.
I know. I'm kidding, Red Hood.
I know you're kidding.
Oh man, I'm definitely not. I'm definitely passing up on that game since they chose that.
Oh my gosh, this man. You know what, Jigga? Here you go. Listen to this. You tell me here, and then I'll listen to that, and you tell me this. But Microsoft is being rumored in talks to buy a developer that is very close to Sony. And it's a medium-sized developer. So we can kind of discern whether or not who Microsoft's trying to buy.
Medium-sized.
So it could be either Supermassive Games or it could be Quantic Dreams. That's the two, to be honest.
I would say Quantic Dreams. That's what I'm thinking.
How about Media Molecule?
No, that's Sony first party.
But isn't Quantic Dreams Sony first party? Aren't they owned by Sony? Isn't this whole topic of them?
Quantic Dreams second party. They don't own them though. They work together. But my thing is, I heard Quantic Dream likes to hold their own IPs and stuff, so I don't think they would like to get bought. This is a rumor, though, nonetheless. But I think it's going to be interesting if it somehow does come true.
Mm-hmm.
But I just can't wait to see whether or not it's true. It would be insane. Supermassive Games did announce, though, that they had a couple of PlayStation exclusives in the works for PlayStation. So Until Dawn 2 is probably guaranteed, and some other games. I have no idea. But that's really it's. Jigga,
there was one thing. There was one thing that Inspector wanted to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I had nothing to say.
What? You just said that you got something. You forgot one thing you wanted to get.
Oh, it's another topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We're gonna. The Sonic poster.
That looks trash.
Yeah.
Fucking trash. Dude, I saw Knuckles too. That shit looks disgusting. I don't want to see that movie. Fucking abomination, that movie. I didn't even know this was a thing until I saw these posters. I'm like, what the fuck am I look? That looks nothing like Knuckles.
Abomination.
No, like, please tell me. And I gotta show this on screen. Please tell me. Like this, like how does this look like Knuckles? Like, where's my? I need it. Gosh, dang it! Like this is too much.
Go on.
Like, look at that. What is that? What is that thing?
There's no way.
What is it? That's not Knuckles.
Spit on me.
Like, I saw so many fucking jokes.
That is bad. It's really bad.
That's so bad.
Like, where's fucking Sonic, man? That's fucking disgusting. The way they done Sonic, man.
The way
they done him dirty, man.
Dude, like, Sonic has become a meme. They put like that hockey mascot on Sonic, like that Philadelphia Flyers mascot. Whatever his name is.
Yeah, movie poster. Oh my God.
What about Tails? Is Tails in this?
Look at this shit. What is this?
Oh man, that's what dog we're talking about.
Like, oh man.
He's triggered. He's fully triggered.
I am, dude. What the fuck, man?
No.
What the fuck? What is this shit? Does fucking Sonic vandalize now? I didn't know Sonic's about that.
That's not vandalism. That's just
You're like what?
That's his running route, dog. That's how he runs.
Yeah, that's how he runs, dude.
He run like what the? Why is he in San Francisco?
Maybe.
Why is this man in San Francisco?
Why you got them bum-ass shoes on?
Wait. At least it's not as bad as the Knuckle one, right? The Knuckle ones is bad.
I hope that picture I showed wasn't actually real.
Yeah,
it can't be. There's no way.
This has to be pretty fake. No, I can't believe that.
Imagine if it is. Oh my god,
yeah, this is real, man.
Imagine the memes. Oh
like this shit. Just stop it.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't want to see it anymore. It just makes me. I'm fucking depressed looking at it. Like,
what a way to end the podcast on.
My gosh, I'm just like, kill me now from seeing this. It's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yes, what the fuck?
But, wait, I completely. Oh my gosh, I forgot. We forgot about the Rocksteady stuff. And just quickly talk about them.
You know,
because we didn't talk about it on the last one.
I can talk about that. Rocksteady screwed up. They lost half their
just go with what we found out, like how the news started.
So basically, the first news started off on a website called Game System and Requirements, and they posted a page of a game called Superman World's Finest. And it had Rocksteady Studios as the developer, and that this game was going to be TBA, and that this was like somehow somebody said it was a reliable because they leaked out Final Fantasy, what's it called? Devil May Cry 5,
like the month before it got announced.
Yeah, and the thing is, that was wrong. That was totally wrong because I did some research myself, and it wasn't leaked by that website. It was actually leaked by Rosetta before all this was on the website. But Rocksteady came out and actually stated that they said, "Look, we're not going to be at the Video Game Awards. We're sorry. Just for you guys, or spoiler, it's not Superman Flushface." And I was just like, "Okay, no Superman. You guys have hyped this. You guys have let this, let this leak go so long since E3. You could have shut it down then, there and then. Rocksteady have lost half their fans because of that. And that's from what I've seen is like half their fan base is saying, I'm not going to buy their the next open whatever game it is they're working on, as it is a game as service game as well. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you're in? You're going to buy it?
Oh, no, I'm not.
You're not buying a game as service?
No. Well, I would buy games as a service, but just not that one.
Okay, yeah, same. I'm not going to buy Rocksteady's next project, to be honest with you. Because even though it's like an open world MMO type of game and stuff like that, I heard rumors saying now it's a Teen Titans game. I've been hearing rumors about that, and I'm just like, how is that going to work? So, I don't know, man. The way I see it is we just got to look forward to WB Games Montreal's next Batman game, to be honest with you, which is a Court of Owls game, which they've been teasing us with. And on top of that, the fans have been a thing. So, yeah. But, yeah, that's what I've got to say about the whole Rocksteady thing. If you guys are looking forward to Rocksteady's project, let us know. What do you guys think are coming from Rocksteady? Do you want them to make it's not Justice League, it's not Superman, as Jason Schreier said on Reset Era? Another insider has also claimed that it's not Superman or Justice League. Let us know what you guys want from them. Green Lantern Corps, a Teen Titans game, a Young Justice game. Let us know, in the comments and stuff like that. We would very much appreciate to hear your thoughts on this. And that's what pretty much I've got to say. Red Hood, you got anything to say about it?
Hearing that it's a games as a service, And like I know like a lot of people are like, nah, Jason can't be cheating. And then I look at the stuff he's done, the stories he's broke, even though I disagree with the stuff he said when it comes to beliefs in terms of video games and microtransactions, a completely different story. But him leaking stuff and him having the nose and knowing what's happening in the gaming industry and breaking things before other outlets have, like, I trust him with that. And this to me seems legit. For me, do I think Rocksteady wanted to make a games as a service game? No. Do I think WB forced them to? Yes, very much so. We've been seeing that. You think that $40 season pass was Rocksteady's idea? No, that was WB.
Yeah, that's WB's thing.
So
and this is what the whole thing is. WB interfering with projects that now, well, the higher ups interfering with projects that really think that they're gonna sell. And to be honest with you, this next game from Rocksteady isn't gonna do as great as the Arkham Knight game or even Arkham City did. To be honest with you, quite frankly, and it's an open world MMO game. How many people are going to be interested in it? Not many. Not many, man. So
I mean, if they catch a wave, they might. Like, I can't say many, but because it depends. Like, you can get big if you like, but I don't know, I feel like the days of
this is way out their comfort zone, man. This is something they've never done before, and they've been hyping this up for 3 years now. You know that, Jigger? Since 2016. So since 2016 to now, they've hyped up this game. And, you know, for them to deny a Superman game and a Justice League, well, not a Justice League, but they denied a Superman game, it's like they've lost half their fan base because it's not a solo game.
I think the problem I've seen with it is like those type of games, like nobody's like really like into those games like they used to be. Like, yeah, they're not multiplayer like the MMO type games. Those are like dying out.
Yeah, it's multiplayer based. That's what the game is. It's a multiplayer based game. They put job listing for that a few years ago. And this is a game as service. So something to do with like a season pass, maybe DLC skins, stuff like that. And I'm just like a big no on that. A big no game as service, sorry. So that's why I'm probably not gonna buy that game because of that. And just wait for the next open world Batman game and just see how that goes. Because I'm very excited for that game, more over than Rocksteady's game, to be honest with you.
I'm good, bro.
What do you mean you're good, bro?
I'm good. I don't have much confidence in WB Montreal.
Bro, wait. We'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, let's just wait till come out, then we can talk shit.
Yeah, anyway, but this is going to be the end of the Overleveled podcast. Jigga, where can I find you?
Man, you can't find me. Jigga disappeared. I don't exist anymore. No, but if you want to, you can check me out on Twitch. And Twitch, Jigga April, and Twitter, Jigga April 1.
Right.
Okay. That's where I'll be at.
Right, Hood?
Guys, hope you like the episode. Make sure to hit that like button. Hopefully we'll have more content for next week. It's if not, it's gonna probably be a very short episode. But guys, I think I'll be streaming tomorrow for a while, so make sure to check me out there at Red 420. I'll be streaming more regularly, and I might be making a couple videos on why Red Dead 2 didn't win Game of the Year.
Peter's doing his videos.
Podcast. Yeah, I might be doing some new videos, so look forward to that. I don't think I'll finish it by Sunday. I'll finish it. It should be out by Sunday. If not, you guys can leave me some angry comments as to like when's the video coming out. But also, if you like the podcast episode, make sure to the thumbs up button. Also, make sure to comment below and let us know what you agreed with, disagreed with, what you found interesting, as well. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content from us, as well as to hit the bell notification. And if you haven't already, go over to my Twitch channel and hit that heart button so you guys can get updated as when my live streams go live there. And yeah, that's it for me.
You can find your boy Taladia Plays on YouTube, which is Taladia Plays. You can also find me on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Taladia Plays. You can also find me on Twitter, which is @mtaladia. Currently, I'm working on stuff to do YouTube videos. I'm doing a couple of collab videos soon with Origin Gamer. We'll be talking about next-gen titles and next-gen games, and we'll be not only that, I'll be talking about the Batman game as well in a second collab video. And also, guys, I'll be doing live stream for Destiny 2 in the next couple of days, a few days or so. So who knows? But anyway, make sure you hit that like button, guys. Subscribe to Red Hood's channel, and also make sure you follow us on all social platforms and stuff. It'd be very much appreciated. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button. Give us your comments down below what you thought about the podcast. Did you enjoy it? What was your best moments and stuff? But until then, guys, hope you have a great rest of your evening. Take care.
That Skrillex trailer was trash.
What?